What's up, YouTube? It's JackalGoldKick. I want to make a video about something that I really wish we would see. We need hip hop and celebrity boxing matches. We really do. And what made me want to make this video is, I was kind of skimming through YouTube and I saw a few things about boxing matches. Like I saw 50 Cent one time ask Flow Rider to box him. I saw this one guy in DJ Vlad's channel talk about people he would like to box. And it got me thinking, we really need to see this, honestly. We need to see this. I'm not much of a sports guy. I don't really follow boxing, though I do like some boxing movies. But if they were to start doing hip hop and celebrity boxing matches, I would watch that shit. That would be awesome to see. We need that. We need hip hop celebrity boxing matches. And another reason we need it is it would settle a lot of beefs in the celebrity side of things and the rap side of things. It would settle a lot of shit, Because if two motherfuckers hate each other, they can just get in the ring, beat the hell out of each other, and be done with it. I think we should see it. We need to see it. It needs to happen. There's been talks of it with like Soldier Boy versus Chris Brown and 50 versus Flow Rider, but it hasn't really happened. And I want to see it. I would love to see hip hop and celebrity boxing matches. It would be so fucking entertaining. Like some of the matches, like imagine Eminem and MGK getting in a boxing match to fight each other to settle their beef. I would love to see that. My money might be on Eminem because he was an amateur boxer, but MGK's got that advantage on him in terms of age. But I'd like to see Eminem versus MGK box in the fucking ring. That would be dope. 50 Cent versus Ja Rule, so they can finally settle that long ass beef they have. They should box in the match, you know? Dr. Dre versus Timbaland, that would be a cool boxing match. Both are legendary producers. Both have a pretty good build to them, and they're around the same age, I think. Some other boxing matches I'd like to see, I would say some other boxing matches. Maybe like DJ Quick versus MC8, since they had beef in the past. That would be a cool boxing match to watch. ICP or one of the guys from ICP versus Eminem. That would be cool to watch. That would be pretty entertaining. Hobson versus Tyler the Creator. That would be a cool boxing match. They had beef. They dissed each other. I like to see that. Novi Novak, aka Rob Level versus Hobson. I would love to see that. If you don't know who that is, that's a guy who had beef with Hobson. He's a dope rapper. Would love to see Novi Novak, aka Rob Level, versus Hobson. That would be another dope boxing match. They're both pretty muscular, and they had beef before. They squashed it, but that would be fun to see. I would say some other boxing matches that I would like to see. Maybe Ice Cube versus Ice T. That would be cool. Maybe 50 Cent versus The Game. I'd like to see that too. That would be pretty cool. 50 Cent versus 40 Glock. I know they are not 50 Cent, but The Game versus 40 Glock. I know they had an altercation, but it'd still be cool to see them get in a ring and have a fight one on one. Some other boxing matches I can think of. Maybe it's hard to think of them, because there's so many options you could choose. Let's talk about some celebrities I'd like to see box. LL Cool J versus Jamie Foxx. They had beef before in a movie set. I'd like to see them fight each other. Some other celebrities: Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Sylvester Stallone. That would be a cool boxing match. They're pretty old now, but I'd like to see them get in the ring and box each other because they're rivals with each other. That would be pretty cool. I'd like to see maybe some comedians box each other, like Eddie Murphy versus Chris Tucker, or Jim Carrey versus Jack Black, or some crazy shit like that. Some other celebrity boxing matches I'd like to see. Maybe Jean-Claude Van Damme versus Bruce Willis. Maybe Keanu Reeves versus John Cusack. Maybe some female celebrity boxers matches too that could work. Like maybe Kate Beckinsale versus Sarah Michelle Gellar. The vampire hunter versus the vampire who's a vampire and werewolf hunter. Some other ones I like to see. Maybe maybe Uma Thurman versus Tara G.P. Henson from Hustle and Flow. Another one could be Terrence Howard versus Ludacris. Every movie they're both in, Terrence Howard's always whooping Ludacris's ass. But I'd like to see a boxing match where Ludacris and Terrence Howard are actually fighting each other. Some other celebrity boxing matches I could think of. What's another one I could think of? Maybe some directors fighting each other. That would be cool. Legendary directors. Maybe like Michael Bay versus Quentin Tarantino. Who's the better director? They box in a boxing match. Some other ones. If they were younger and if one of them was alive, maybe like John Carpenter versus Wes Craven if they were both younger. George Romero versus George Romero versus John Carpenter. That would be another one. R.I.P. George Romero if he was still alive. That'd be cool. R.L. Stein versus Stephen King. Stephen King makes good stuff. I also love R.L. Stein. Have a lot of childhood nostalgia for R.L. Stein and the Goosebumps books. I mean, imagine that. Imagine R.L. Stein and Stephen King getting in the ring to box each other. Who's the better horror writer? Let's settle this in a boxing match. That would be fucking fun to see. Um, yeah, that's I could go on and on and on with choices, but those are just some of the ones I was mentioning. But yeah, overall, that's really all I got to say about this topic. I would like to see this happen. We need hip hop and celebrity boxing matches. It would be entertaining to see. I would sign up to watch this shit. It would be great. It would be good for competitive nature. It would be hella entertaining. Everybody in the world would tune in for that stuff. Especially depending on who's fighting. People in the celebrity side of things and the rap side of things. It would be interesting. And like I said, it would settle a lot of rap beefs. 50 Cent and Ja Rule probably wouldn't fucking beef anymore if they fought in the boxing match. Eminem versus Benzino. I'd like to see that. Benzino's always talking crazy shit, always talking gangster shit online. Let's get Benzino and Eminem in a boxing match. Let's see that shit happen. That would settle that. Maybe Lord Jamar and Eminem, since they don't like each other as well, though I think they squash beef. But, you could even get group boxing matches like West Side Connection versus G Unit, or D12 versus G Unit in a boxing match, or Wu Tang Clan versus the Ghetto Boys in a boxing match. It would be really cool to see a lot of this stuff happen. So, yeah, that's all I really got to say about it. We need hip hop and celebrity boxing matches. It would be dope, entertaining, and fucking cool as hell to see it happen. I would watch the hell out of that. And we need to see it. And I hope it happens one day because it needs to happen. It would settle a lot of beefs, and it would be entertaining, and it would be good for competition. Let me know if you can think of any other matches that I didn't think of. That's all I got to say. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification bell. And that's it.